So you've probably seen our metal roofing videos out in North Carolina. Well, here we're in the great state of Texas, out in hill country. I think Rick Perry has some property out here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But got to take care of some shingle roofing here for some family. So you come over here, we got some hail damage on this roof that's only 2 years old. They had an estimator out here telling them that they need a whole new roof, but you don't see any shingles buckling. You don't see any full ends coming up or any real bad hail damage. It still has most of the petroleum asphalt on it, so it's fine. But you can come in here and do an asphalt. The only thing that really needs to be patched is you'll see a couple here or the ends coming off, but they had a big tarp here. So I'm just going to show you how to patch that up. So pretty much, so what you do is you're going to come in here and you're going to ease them out. Shingles are usually a double layer or a triple layer assortment, because you got one shingle, then you have the one that goes on top like a pyramid, which is about a 6-inch overlap from the foot tabs. These are 3 foot all together, but each one is 1 foot section tab. So you're supposed to at least have 4 nails in a section. If you look here, I just put this one down. You got supposed to have 1 inch over and 1 inch up from the break. So you got 1 inch up and a 1 inch out. So minimum is 4 inches, 4 nails altogether. So you got 1, 2, 3, and we have 4. You're actually going to have probably 6 or more by the time we put the overlap in here. So once we pop out, you lift up the tab. You got to lift this up slightly, and as you pop it up, you can break the nail underneath and lift it to come out like that. Anyway, but once we pop that out and get it cleaned up, you're going to overlap these. These are a stagger pattern. So this just slides right in. So we have 4 nails on this one. We're going to do the same thing. It's pretty much like playing with your kids, like Bejeweled or whatever that game is. And you just got to come in here, line it up. By the way, their job wasn't the greatest. I got a buddy who taught me all this. My dad and Roger Ainsworth, the greatest guy I know. And I have a couple of those he did, and they are perfect, spot on perfect. Anyway, you can use a pop line on a longer run, but on something like this, you can just go with what they have. But so you see here, we have a full section. But before I nail it down, we're looking underneath. You see where the tar came undone? This is actually a tar line, was actually, when it heats up from the sun, grabs and bites. This is new, so it's not going to look like this. So what I'm going to do is, see right here, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, throw a good bead of tar down. I suggest this on any old nail holes or anything. I've done roofs where we've taken some chimneys off, never had any trouble 10 years later. So we're going to come in here. You can get this in a gallon tube or and smear it out, but I like the tubes because you can just use a caulking gun for it. You're going to put it in the gaps, anywhere that had a nail hole or something like that. Anyway, put it out pretty liberal. Don't, like the liberals, go ahead and open them floodgates. Don't even worry about it. These are fine, but we're going to go ahead and put a little bit here. And this is a new one, so it should be fine, but we're going to come back and lift under here too. But whenever you lay it down, you want it on heavy, but we're still going to come out and just put a nice little bead, because you don't want it sticking up too high. So it'll adhere really good. See how we're doing that? So you're going to have the new tar line, but we're also going to have what I'm putting down here, which is an extra grab, and then we'll come and we'll do these as well. So anyway, we come here. That one's fine because I didn't actually pull a nail up there. And we're going to line this up just like we did. Line it up. You want an even section. You got about a quarter almost. Quarter right there. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, we're even. Even. Okay. Now what we do is, you can just use nails, but I like our 4-inch nail gun. So we come over here. We're gonna go. You got to go 1 inch above the tab. So we're going to go 1, then we come here, still lined up, good, 2, then we come here, 3. Then we got an inch in. So you got 1 inch in, 1 inch up from the brake. So you got 4. By the time you overlap and put your other one on, see how this lines up right here? You're going to feed this underneath here. And when you do, it'll actually have a stagger. And when it gets underneath here, let's see here. God, it's not 100 degrees out here. See the difference in the height? You got about from here to here is about let's see, half an inch. That little gap there, the difference between this tab and that tab. But anyway, once they overlap, you'll have the same thing there. I'm going to lift it up to put some tar down, but what you'll do is the same thing. You'll come here, equal it out, and when you shoot it in again, you're good to go. And that is how you patch. And you just continue up, lift it up, and get it under. But that's pretty much a simple lesson in roof patching. You can come back and tar in here also between the lines. Like if there's a old patch or something we don't like, this stuff will hold forever. Well, at least 20 years probably. Longer than you'll be alive. We'll come back here and put plenty of it. And I like to come in here and put this in the gaps as well. Anywhere there's old stuff. You know, we'll lift it up actually underneath and put it right under there. Or anywhere that we've lifted up or changed the whole system up. And that's about it. Come back, tar it, smear it out a little bit, and you are covered. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps.